Good day, everyone. So this is not the first 30 minutes of Sherlock Holmes. This is I guess, my first impressions. I started this game earlier today. I didn't really feel like recording gameplay. I just was like, I'll record gameplay later, right? I just wasn't in the mood. I sort of had like a long morning, and I fell asleep, you know, when I got home, which was very early because I basically had to wake up at 5 and was just on the road. I had like a bunch of personal stuff going on. Anyway, I didn't wake up till about like 2:30, 3 o'clock today, and I decided to start Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishments. This is a game that has been getting critically acclaimed, good reviews, like 8s and 9s. Some people are calling this one of the best detective games ever. And it piqued my interest in the Sherlock Holmes series, which is a series I never actually played a video game for. This is the first Sherlock Holmes games I've ever played. So I've been playing it for probably about 4 hours, and I'm happy to report that the game is actually pretty good. I just finished my second case, and I thought I'd do like a little bit of a walkthrough of me playing my third case here. There's 6 cases in total, it says. If I read the back of the box here, yeah, there's 6 cases, and like each case, it takes about 2 to 3 hours to finish. So like I said, I played probably for about 4 or 5 hours. I only finished 2 cases. They're very long, so I want to do a walkthrough. All right, or really a playthrough of one of the cases. So here we go. We're about to start a new one called Bloodbath, and well, let's get to it.
Holmes, what happened?
Is he drunk?
I feel deathly.
And you look it. Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
And he grabs him by the balls. Oh, we're playing as Watson now. Okay,
The
check
temperature
temperature.
appears to be normal.
Move. I'm trying to move. Here we go.
The pupil is dilated. I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
What am I supposed to do here?
I need to concentrate and count the heartbeats.
Start. Okay.
A weak pulse, around 50 beats per minute. But you're dying, Holmes. Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
The antidote. Give it to me.
It's just so
The
random.
antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now. Please.
Someone poisoned this guy? Why?
Door. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
Holmes, imagine if I'd not returned home when I did.
He
What might have
poisoned
happened?
himself.
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Mr. Holmes is unable to see anyone at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Now he's normal.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. I need your help. This is a strange one. We brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but what?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Well, no, I'm not. Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes. And these 2 young banker chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman Baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
Okay, I guess we're off to the Strand Lane Bath for a murder case. Okay. So this is really what I find interesting about this game, is just the structure of it all. Like I said, there's 6 cases total, according to the back of the box. That's what it says. But each case takes about 2 to 3 hours to finish. So you're looking at, 10 plus hours of gameplay here. It's just really well done. And this is the classic Sherlock Holmes, the original one, where it's back, in the time era. I would really like them to make like a modern day Sherlock Holmes, something really cool. What if it would be like open world? You'd have like foot chases and everything. That'd be pretty cool if they would like modernize the series. like that would align with the new TV show and stuff.
Murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Alright, suspects.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
The crime weapon.
You found no murder weapon?
No. That's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Okay, witnesses?
Was there anyone else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
Okay, so I typically like to play this game in first person. You have an option to play as third person or first person, and I just find the game just a little bit, just my play style a little bit more enjoyable in first person. So, but you do have the option there, which is really nice. Let's talk to this guy, Mr. Phillips. See what we can find out.
Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Okay. First thing we're going to do is, the classic Sherlock Holmes ability. We're going to actually profile this guy. And you're going to see here, this is what I really like. You can actually, depending on, different complexions and stuff on his skin or the way he's dressed, you can make out the type of person he is and actually use this against him if he lies. This is similar to the TV show. Shiny buttons. We have one more. Aha, right here. Alright, so we have our character portrait. And if he lies, we can say, well, no, because according to what you have in your pocket, that stuff. So, tell us what happened.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentlemen had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
Okay. Were there any other visitors?
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Okay. We have our info from that guy. There's Watson. Watson does nothing. To be honest with you, he does nothing at all. He just walks around and follows you. And maybe he'll say a few things in cutscenes. This is what? Exodus? Oh, exit. Okay. Oh. The apoditeria. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try at all. Alright. So let's explore. Here we have the it's like the sauna. Anything in here? We have clothes.
Expensive clothes, belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
Okay. So this isn't the steam room. I guess this is like a resting room, a changing room. I don't know.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the steam room.
There's 3.
Clothes
Okay,
belonging
so
to one of the suspects.
the 3 suspects, their clothes are in here. No, there's no nudity in the game. I looked on the back of the box. It's just, there's no language either. It just says blood, drug reference, and violence. And it's rated M, so. So I guess this is the steam room. Frigidarium. Okay, he'll say
The
it.
steam room's on the other side, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, excuse me. The other side. I guess there's another door through here. They want me to go to the steam room first. Yeah, go straight ahead. Okay, so this is like the changing room, then this is the steam room. Oh, look at here. Oh, wow. Oh, jeez. Oh,
Good
his
Lord, Holmes.
eye.
Ah, death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Someone gouged his eye out. That's disgusting. I mean, look at that. Someone like gouged his eye out, man. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Alright. Damn. Okay. Hi, we have some people we need to interrogate here. Let's examine the body first. Yeah, his eye is
There
missing.
was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to
Oh
the
my
brain.
god.
Definitely instantaneous.
Ow. I'm one of those people who gets like hypersensitive whenever anything that has to do with the eye, I like will freak out. Not kidding you. Like if someone's like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you a shot in your eye," I'm just like, "No, absolutely not." I can't even like. I have trouble putting
Some
eye
dirt
drops
or earth. I'll take a sample.
in my eye. I'm not even kidding you. Like I'm fine with taking shots and getting blood drawn and everything. Oh, I don't care. It's just when it comes to hold on the wrist right here.
Death is very recent.
When it
30 minutes to 1
when it
hour.
comes to having to do anything with the eye, I just like can't do it. Blood.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
Oh really? So it's kind of exaggerated, I guess, what he's saying. Here we got. There's more on his right hand, apparently. Oh, his ring
Look,
finger.
Watson, he was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
Alright, well, we got our information from the body.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry, or he is an artist, or a ghost, or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
It could be what's his name, his arch rival. I don't know if they have him in this game or not, but Steam Switch, really. Oh.
With the steam on, I'm unable to see even a few feet away.
Ah, okay, so that's how he was able to kill him, and that's how he was able to get out, is because I take a look at these guys. So you can barely see them. You can't see them at all now because of the steam. Okay, so that's how I was able to do it. That's interesting. Yeah, let's turn it off because we need to still take a look around. Alright, so that's how I did it. That's much better. We have glass, or glasses. Broken glasses.
One lens is cracked, probably due to the temperature of the brazier.
Okay. If you say so. Thick glass.
These lenses are for myopia. The wearer is short-sighted.
Alright. Brazier.
The brazier is still burning. The heat here is extreme. I will need something to pick up this melted metal.
Okay, I need something to pick up the stuff.
It is too hot. I cannot reach into it.
We need like a pair of tools. Is there like a tool around we can use, like pliers? Oh, there's blood. We can examine the blood. Let's do that.
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Oh, but there's something here. Look, there's like this pin. Yeah, a key.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Okay, we got a key. Still gotta look for this tool. What is this?
The grid cannot be removed.
Oh.
The weapon is nowhere to be found.
Still need a tool. Tell this guy to get us a
Mr.
tool.
Holmes?
He won't get us a tool. No, there's no, there's nothing that these guys have. Right? Yeah, there's nothing behind them. I don't see a tool to get this out. Just item required. Alright, we're gonna have to come back here later. Let's talk to these guys. The hell? Blood on towel.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Okay, so this guy's an innocent face, but there's blood on his towel.
It's horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else? I found him. I touched his shoulder, thinking that he was just asleep.
Okay, that makes sense. Why he has blood.
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Yeah, you look very much in shock. Look at his face. Look, there's some... The skin. It's like the skin is boiling over his face. Alright.
It's horrible. I can't talk at the moment.
Okay, so none of these guys are feeling up to talking. Alright, is there a pair of tools anywhere in here? In this room, maybe? A tool. Champagne bottle. Why?
An ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled.
Ah, okay. Hold on, I can take the... Maybe I can take the bucket and, like, spray it over the brazier?
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Can I do that? Or no, they're not gonna let me do that.
Champagne for a special occasion.